Lonesome Dove, penned by American author Larry McMurtry in 1985, stands as one of the most revered novels in the Western genre. While it chronologically follows the events of the Lonesome Dove series, it was published prior to its two prequels, Dead Man's Walk, 1995, and Comanche Moon, 1997. This captivating tale revolves around the journey of former Texas Rangers Augustus, Gus, McCrae and Woodrow Call as they undertake a treacherous cattle drive from Texas to Montana. Against the vast and unforgiving backdrop of the American West, McMurtry skillfully weaves a narrative that explores themes of loyalty, freedom, family, and the harsh realities of frontier life. Lonesome Dove garnered widespread acclaim, including the prestigious Pulitzer Prize for fiction, solidifying its position as a literary masterpiece. The novel's success translated to the screen with a highly popular miniseries adaptation featuring the remarkable performances of Robert Duvall and Tommy Lee Jones. The story unfolds in three distinct parts, all set in the late 1870s. Part 1 introduces Gus, Call, and their men, who have established a modest cattle operation in the remote border town of Lonesome Dove, Texas, after leaving behind their Texas Ranger days. The return of another former ranger, Jake Spoon, sets in motion a chain of events that ignites Call's desire to embark on a cattle drive to Montana. Jake, pursued by the law for the accidental killing of a dentist who happened to be the sheriff's brother, captivates Call's imagination with vivid descriptions of Montana's untamed beauty and the prospects of fortune to be found there. Restless and yearning for one last adventure before his days are numbered, Call becomes fixated on the idea of leading a cattle drive to the distant land. In their quest to amass enough cattle, the group ventures across the Mexican border and appropriates livestock from a notorious bandit named Pedro Flores. Once their herd is sufficiently stocked, they depart Lonesome Dove accompanied by a motley crew, including a young man named Newt, who may be Call's unacknowledged son from his fleeting encounter with Maggie, a local sex worker known as a sporting girl in the novel. Another member of their party is Lorena, the sole sporting girl in Lonesome Dove, who brings her own unique presence and perspective to the arduous journey. With these compelling characters and a backdrop of vast landscapes and rugged challenges, Lonesome Dove captures the essence of the American West, immersing readers in a gripping tale that transcends the boundaries of the Western genre. In the ensuing chapters of Lonesome Dove, the character dynamics grow more complex. Part 2 delves into Lorena's blossoming infatuation with Jake, setting the stage for emotional turmoil. Meanwhile, Sheriff July Johnson, seeking justice for his brother-in-law's death, embarks on a relentless pursuit of Jake, accompanied by his stepson Joe. However, their mission takes an unexpected turn when a notorious bandit named Blue Duck seizes Lorena, subjecting her to a brutal fate as she is sold to indigenous American warriors who treat her with cruelty. In a daring rescue, Gus manages to free Lorena, but Blue Duck eludes capture, leaving behind a trail of death and tragedy, including the lives of July's son, his deputy, and a young girl who had been traveling with them. Part 3 introduces Clara Allen, a resilient rancher and love interest of Gus. Clara has endured immense sorrow, having lost 3 of her sons and witnessed her husband suffer a grave brain injury. When July's wife, Elmira, goes into labor, Clara assists in delivering their baby and eventually takes in July and his infant son after Elmira abandons them. As Gus's group reaches Montana, he and Clara find solace and companionship in each other's company. However, their paths diverge as Clara rejects Gus's proposal of marriage. Tragedy strikes swiftly as Gus, while scouting the land, is ambushed by a group of indigenous American warriors and sustains a grievous arrow wound to his leg. Though he manages to make his way back to town, Gus staunchly refuses the surgeon's attempts to save his life by amputating his leg. In his final moments, Gus implores Call to fulfill his dying wish, to transport his body back to Texas for burial. Call dutifully carries out Gus's request, but the arduous journey exacts a heavy toll, depleting him of much that held significance in his life and ultimately returning him to the very place he began, marked by a profound sense of loss and longing. Through its richly developed characters and the ebb and flow of their intertwined destinies, Lonesome Dove delves deep into themes of friendship, sacrifice, and the inherent tragedies of life on the frontier, leaving readers with a haunting portrayal of the human spirit set against the vast expanse of the American West. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.